And good afternoon, everyone. This is something I have been wanting to talk about for several days. I just didn't exactly know how to do it. First off, I just want to tell everyone thank you for being here. It seems that our girl Cat, who I sent the link to, has got her internet back. Look at that. She said, just drunk Cat wants to share some love. Woo, girlfriend, what you doing? Woo, my goodness, girlfriend. You come in here, you old strangers. Do you think a mother who was so intoxicated that she couldn't keep track of time and didn't pick her child up for school should lose her rights to the child? We have talked about a lot of cases. We've had teachers that were drinking at work. I shared some things about police officers, firemen. What do you do? JPL said, yep. JPL said, yep. Take the child away from her. Britt said, ooh, I saw this one, but never watched it. I know. Just Cat said, Brooks, I can't come up. I can't talk straight. Love you, Cat. We have 3 different cases going on right now. One is local to me, okay? Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Was she irresponsible or truly intoxicated? We have the woman in Michigan that drove through the Swan Club. We have another woman in Michigan who was drinking Crown Royal, going down the road, killed 2 people while children were in the car, and she's pregnant. So first, let's just say, hi, how you doing? My opinion only, is that the woman in Michigan, well, there's 2. One should go to jail for a very long time. The other one should go to jail for a very long time. Now, this beautiful thing you see on the screen, what do you do with her? She was arrested, and she's back home. Now, what the hell do you do with her? She didn't leave the house. Some people are saying it's a good thing she stayed home instead of driving drunk. PJ said, Brooks, I'm going to add you to Turtle Island tonight. Damn, not again. I keep losing that shit all the time, PJ. Make sure you send me the link so I can get people to vote for me. But this is child neglect. Let's go through it.
Or Colton? Yeah. Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today? How much have you had to drink today? Stop. You're intoxicated. You're in control of the child. There's nobody else here. Okay, stop. Hey, listen, stop.
On March 21st, 2024, an officer received an alarming call from a local elementary school, reporting that a mother had forgotten to pick up her son. When the school principal called the mother in question, they heard loud music in the background, and it appeared the mother was intoxicated as she was slurring many of her words while on the phone with the principal.
So it's not like they didn't call to say, hey, are you picking up Junior? The police brought him home. Imagine his embarrassment. She said, I thought he would walk home. This is ridiculous. You know, you really want to get your drunk on while your kids are at school? Can't you wait? Can't you just wait till they go to bed? Then have your glass of wine or whatever. OJ, move. And she wants to get combative? And the school is not far from it. The school is not far from her home.
Hello, Miss.
He's sitting right here in the front office.
When the officer arrived, the school staff stated that they had been trying to get the mother to pick up her child for 4 hours. They had attempted to call the mother over 20 times before finally contacting the local police.
I'll just get your information real quick, and then we've already contacted DHS, so they're going to be.
Is a father. And we can step in my office.
Yeah, absolutely.
There she is. Find a calendar.
Why is there bullying stuff?
It's just kind of
Not
like.
anybody that we know of. There's not anybody else in the system.
Okay.
Like I said, the neighbor is listed in there. When I spoke to dispatch,
There are, okay, in the past,
Mhm.
like as in like just a couple months ago, there were nannies, like teenagers, like
Mhm.
17, 18-year-olds who were very consistently babysitting them.
Mhm.
Obviously, I don't know that it was overnight or any of those kinds
Yeah.
of things, but I do know that there's that relationship.
The officer was attempting to see if the child had any relatives on record who could take care of him. When the school staff stated there were no relatives on record, the officer decided to visit the mother's home to get to the bottom of the situation.
yes, ma'am. Hey, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Officer. Whoop, hang on, right here.
Hey, buddy.
This is Officer.
Hi.
He
How are
is
you
going
doing?
to take you to be with Sawyer. Mama's not feeling very good, so he's getting Mama checked out. Okay. But
Okay.
he's going to take you to hang out with Sawyer for a little while.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to ride in my car?
Oh, that's fancy.
No.
You get to ride.
You don't
want to
ride in it?
No.
What do you mean? I like that shirt.
Wait, why do I?
Why do you what?
He's going to take you to
Why do-
Sawyer.
Yeah, I'm going to take you over to see Sawyer because your mom's not feeling too good, so we had to get her checked out, okay?
Okay.
All right, you go. Charlie's here too. How big? What kind of dog you got? That was a big bark.
Okay. Is everyone getting it? The truth is, she wanted to get her drunk on instead of taking care of her children. You leave him stranded at school, and they call and they call and they call and they call. And the police have to take him home as if he's used to it. He even said, "Oh, she doesn't know what time it is."
Charlie, if you're at 2. How big? What kind of dog you got?
That was a big bark.
Where's your dog at?
Hey, Joy.
Hi there.
Hey, you're okay.
Everything's okay.
You're okay.
You have a son named Jackson or Colton? Yeah. Do you have a son named?
She's trying to pull what I call a Betty Broderick. Okay? You can't have a house like that in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. You can see it's a very nice home. Okay? She's a mess. The father was taken off of all the emergency contacts because she didn't want her children talking to him any longer. You see, they have been in a custody battle. So instead of her getting off her fucking ass and going to work, it's no secret he was sleeping with his secretary the whole 9 yards. He leaves her with the house. He's got a very successful law firm that he works for in Tulsa. Kat has a question. Broken Arrow is the name of the town. Yes, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. So she decides that she's going to take everything from him. Okay? Is he the best guy in the world? Maybe, maybe not. But she's using the old Betty Broderick defense. She's using the he pushed me to it. You see, I had no choice. That's the reason I have throw up on my clothes. Look at her. That's the reason I'm disheveled. That's the reason I'm forced to drink all day. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Look at what he has done to me. Now, there is something a little wrong with what she's thinking. I was going through their divorce decree, which is still ongoing. Yeah, look at her shirt. She threw up on herself, Britt. Britt said, "Well, I didn't see the throw up. That's disturbing." Yeah, look, she's been puking on herself all day. I was going through how they're trying to separate property and everything. She gets this $500,000 house in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. They have a condo in Aspen, Colorado, which she gets. She can lease cars through his law firm anytime she wants. I think every 3 years. He's going to take care of everyone. But she, in her mind, is going to prove him wrong. So, here we go. Again, I'm not saying he's the best person on the planet, But I would say he's trying to do the best he can. You know, you can't force anyone to go to rehab. You can't force anyone to do the right thing. Did he call her fat? Probably so. Did he say that she was a fat bitch, according to the court documents? Yeah, I'm sure he did. Did he send her text messages saying, hey, you fat bitch, why don't you do this? Why don't you? I'm sure that, yeah, he did. But you don't take it out on the kids.
Away.
How big? What kind of dog you got?
That's a big Mark.
Where's your dog at?
Hey, Joy.
Hi there.
Hey, you're okay.
Everything's okay.
You're okay.
You have a son named Jackson or Colton? Yeah. Do you have a son named? I do. Okay. Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today? Okay. Who's supposed to pick
She
him up from
doesn't
school?
know time right now. She
Okay.
doesn't know time.
Okay.
Do you know what time it is?
Listen to this little boy. She doesn't know time right now. She doesn't know time right now. And why is she talking that way? Why is there puke all over her shirt? Has anyone thought that maybe her husband got away from her because of the way she does things? Listen to her. She doesn't know time right now. Listen again.
How big? What kind of dog you got?
That's a big Mark.
Where's your dog at?
Hey, Joy.
Hi there.
Hey, you're okay.
Everything's okay.
You're okay.
You have a son named Jackson or Colton? Yeah. Do you have a son named? I do. Okay. Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today? Okay. Who's supposed to pick
She
him up from
doesn't
school?
know time right now. She
Okay.
doesn't know time.
Okay.
Do you know what time it is? Yeah. So who's supposed to pick your kid up?
Are you serious?
I'm dead
Yeah.
serious. They're calling us.
Okay.
Look at this nasty bitch. Are you serious? The way she talks. Are you serious? She has probably vomited so much from what she has done to herself that she has scratched her vocal cords. I don't know. She didn't have a cold. She doesn't have a sinus infection. And let me tell you how messed up it is. Department of Human Services in Oklahoma is involved, but they're not going to take the child from her. And look at her. Yes, it's a very nice house. She had been calling all day to her soon-to-be ex-husband's law office, screaming, it's another Betty Broderick. I'll show you. I'll show you. She was leaving voicemails. And I'm going to continue to follow this. I am, because the voicemails, again, sound like Betty Broderick. Hope you enjoy your horror. I hope you get AIDS. I'm going to come down there. Oh, not that Nina. She said, I'm in Tulsa. I haven't heard of this. Broken Arrow is just a suburb of Tulsa. Yeah, it's nuts. Not that Nina. It's nuts.
Of course there will. Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
No.
Nothing? Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay. Even though I could smell it on you. Is there another adult here in this house?
Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, I wouldn't be asking these questions if I was kidding. I've been here before for this exact same issue.
No.
Yes, I have.
And no.
Okay.
I have not been drinking today.
Well, no. You're not getting in the car until we do some field sobriety tests, okay?
So she tries to leave in her brand new car, which you can see is already scratched up because she had backed into other things. All right? It gets better. And listen, I am not picking on anyone with an addiction, but I am picking on people that use their children as weapons. I can't stand it. I can't do it. Absolutely drives me nuts. And they're going to give her one right there in the garage. Okay, now, I'm going to explain something. She is actually suing Broken Arrow Police because she said you cannot give a field sobriety test on someone's property. This is actually true. But if they feel someone is in danger and they're going to hop into a vehicle and they could harm other people, they can. No one is going to come to your house and say, hey, I need to see if you've been drinking. Doesn't happen that way. But if you are attempting to disrupt public safety, then yeah, they will. We'll say, no. And it's all on video. It's all right there. Now, hang on. What's she doing right there? Hang on.
Of course there will.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
No.
Nothing? Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay. Even though I could smell it on you. Is there another adult here in this house?
Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, I wouldn't be asking these questions if I was kidding. I've been here before for this exact same issue.
No.
Yes, I have.
Ooh. So the officer says, I have been here before for this exact same issue. I don't know if it's about the kids or what he's talking about. I don't know why the hell her hair looks like this. I don't know why she is pulling up her britches in a weird way or wearing those old Molly Go Lightly glasses. I don't get it. But it's damn sick.
And no. I have not been drinking today.
Well, no. You're not getting in the car until we do some field sobriety tests, okay?
Okay, hang on. I was looking at something.
If I was kidding. I've been here before for this exact same issue.
No.
Yes, I have.
And no.
Okay.
I have not been drinking today.
Oh, no. You're not getting in the car until we do some field sobriety tests, okay?
No.
Okay. Hey. Stop.
Let me tell you what. This is a very, very nice neighborhood. Very nice neighborhood. Her pulling up her britches and digging at her ass in front of that officer made me feel horrible for him. That's the part I'm trying to find. Hang on. Even Candace Wells wouldn't do this. Hang on.
Nothing at all. Okay, even though I can smell it on you. Is there another adult here in this house?
Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, I wouldn't be asking these questions if I was kidding. I've been here before for this exact same issue.
No.
Yes, I have.
And no.
Okay.
I have
Oh, no. You're not getting in the car until we do some field sobriety tests, okay?
Oh my God. No.
Girl, what are you doing letting those boobs hang? Hang on. She's got bruises all over her. Now, why does she have so many bruises on her? And where does she think she's going? Look at her arms. Is anyone seeing that? She's got a huge bruise at her elbow. She's got them coming down her arms. And we're not worried about a boyfriend being there, because no one, and I mean no one, is going to plug this lazy bitch. No one. Is she falling down? What is she doing? How can she be that cut up, bruised up?
No.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to shame her. I am. Because we don't open the garage door and come out looking that way unless we have gardening clogs on and a shovel. You know, we don't. But that weird boob sticking out like that makes me sick. It really does. Come on, girls. We all know. This is ridiculous. Put a bra on. Put those puppies up and be decent. I mean, there might be a tornado coming through, but you still put on your bra and you put your damn teeth in, and you certainly don't have hair like that. Lift them up. Come on, hashtag it. Lift those puppies up.
Okay. Hey. Stop walking around.
No.
All right.
You guys are
Stop.
Don't.
You're intoxicated. You're in control of a child.
I'm thinking she might be doing something else. Look at her arms. Look at her arms. What is she really doing? Dree said, is she at home though? Why would she have to when she's at home? I walk around my house butt naked. I get it. But when an officer comes over and they're bringing your child home, they're bringing your child home because you were too intoxicated or irresponsible to pick your child up. You know, you might want to clean it up a little bit, okay? Just a tad.
Intoxicated, you're in control of the child, and there's nobody else here. Okay, stop.
Hey, listen.
Stop. Sit down. Just sit down in the chair. Sit down in the chair.
It's okay.
Okay, look at the puke on her shirt.
It's okay.
Sit down in the chair. Give me your hand. Give me your other hand now. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Don't pull away from me. You'll be in a lot of trouble. Stop.
I don't think anything would sober you up faster than your child screaming, no, mommy, mommy, mommy. Who do you feel worse for? Her or the child? Because I feel horrible for the child. But in different places I've been talking about, you know, what's going on here, they're like, well, look what her ex-husband did to her. So of course it's happened. Or soon to be ex-husband. The child, of course.
Behind your back right now. Get your other hand behind your back right now. Put your hand behind your back right now. Put your hand behind your back right now. Put your hand behind your back right now. Do it now. You're not listening to what I'm telling you to do.
It's 4:41.
You had to go look at the clock to tell me the time, man.
How dare
And this is the second time I dealt with you in this condition.
How dare you? You got a 5-year-old kid crying because you don't know how to take care of yourself. That's embarrassing. Yes. Are you serious? That's the question. Are you serious? Have a seat. Yes, you're gonna have a seat. We're not gonna play these games.
Yeah.
Come back.
Last time what happened, we were.
Are you serious? That's the question. Are you serious? Have a seat. Yes, you're gonna have a seat. We're not gonna play these games.
All right, so he's been there before, and the body cam is really getting this officer in trouble because he pushed her into the car. Okay? I personally don't have any issue with what Broken Arrow Police did by pushing her in there. I know a lot of people are saying that it's poor police work. The fact that, you know, not only did he handcuff her, he also put some zip ties around her. And according to him, she just fell into the car. Now, her attorney is saying that he pushed her in and illegally arrested her because you can be drunk on your own property. So what do you all think? Barbara Hall, who I'm going to be doing a show with soon, said, I agree with the police officer, sorry. Angel P said, I'm with the cop. Busy Mom said, awesome police work. Just Cat said, hell no, push her in that car. What the fuck? You got a kid crying and the mama is a failure. Sorry, not sorry. Susie Sue said child neglect. But you can't arrest someone like that. And that's what they're saying. And they're going after this officer. She is using Richardson Boudreaux in Tulsa to sue. She said, you can drink at home. You can do whatever you want on your own property. Who cares? I didn't pick up my son from school. His parent, the teachers, should have put him on the school bus. And to be quite honest, I'm loving it. Court case said, what was he arresting her for? Child neglect. Okay, look again.
Do it now. You're not listening to what I'm telling you to do.
It's 4:41.
You had to go look at the clock to tell me the time, ma'am.
How dare
And this is the second time I've dealt with you in this condition.
How dare you? You got
Okay, this is the part that her attorneys are picking apart. When he said, you had to look at the clock to tell me what time. And she said, how dare you? Honey Elder said, I'm on the fence with this one. It's a case of morals versus legal. Okay, I want your honest opinion. Did this officer overstep his bounds? Had he just had it with her? Because what they're saying, her legal team is, he should have just made sure the child was safe. And let her sleep it off. Tropicana said, I'm with the cop. And no, you cannot or should not be able to be that drunk around your children and forget to take care of them. I agree. Avie said, but the child wasn't safe. Angie Gibson said, I don't have a problem with the arrest. Choosing to do it in front of her son, he could have dealt with it better. Poor baby. Susie Sue said she was covered in vomit.
a 5-year-old kid crying because you don't know how to take care of yourself. That's embarrassing.
Okay. He said, you have a 5-year-old kid in front of you crying. That's embarrassing. Now, he did use the F word at her several times, and that's part of it because she's also suing for emotional abuse from this officer. Now, mind you, this officer is green, okay? He's a new officer, and he's trying to do his job.
Yes. Are you serious? That's the question. Are you serious? Have a seat. Yes, you're gonna have a seat. We're not gonna play these games.
Yeah.
Come back.
Last time what happened, we were able to get hold of Dad.
Yeah, there's a PO in place. So.
I know.
This is how crazy she is. She has a protective order in place from her soon-to-be ex-husband, even though she can call him all the time. there is a PO in place, so you can't deal with the father. Cousin Trixie, my favorite cousin, said, "Oh my God, emotional abuse? What about emotional abuse her son gets put on him daily?" It seems to me like her soon-to-be ex-husband was just trying to deal with her. And sometimes just dealing with people is the worst decision. Sometimes you got to chop it at the nuts. And he was trying to give her some space.
Are you serious? That's the question. Are you serious? Have a seat. Yes, you're gonna have a seat. We're not gonna play these games.
Yeah.
Come back.
Last time what happened, we were able to get hold of Dad.
Yeah, there's a PO in place. So
I know.
we might have to have DHS involved on this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ask for a rapid response would be my guess.
Let me do some investigating on that PO.
Okay.
Kids.
I will explain the protective order, okay? She made up a false accusation saying that the father was SAing the child. She had the child tell the police that his father was doing these things. And even though they have done tons of exams, they're saying, no, that didn't happen. So she's coaching the child to say things about the father that wants nothing to do with her anymore. Okay? Nothing. Nothing. He's like, hey, so glad we have a child together. But hang on. You and I do not work out. Okay? Jinbug said, why in the hell would you want your child to go through that? Lock her up. I'm telling you. Just Cat said it's parental alienation 101. And so there is a protective order because you have to take the side of the child every time. You have to. There's too many cases when people don't listen to the child. Even when they do the exams they had to do on her son, and they came up with nothing. They're like, I just don't see what you're talking about. She kept saying that he would come home with bruising around his buttocks. And they're like, no, there's nothing there. So that was her protective order. And that's what they have been going back and forth with. Now, let me tell you. I could be wrong. But it seems to me that she is doing this to hurt him. And in the meantime, hurting her son.
That would be my guess.
Let me do some investigating on that PO.
Okay.
Kids. Oh. You smell it. Hey. So here's the deal. Okay.
Ooh, look at those toes. My goodness, girlfriend. What in the world is going on? Not only in my opinion, are you coaching a child? You have a whole exercise room in your house, and you've got one toe that is way longer than the rest. And now we have a big issue because you have made up stories that medically have been proven to be false. And you've gone to jail.
Do you have family members nearby? No. Okay. No family at all. No. Okay. 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 Well, DHS is on the way out here. Great. Okay. They're gonna talk to you briefly. Okay. And then likely you're probably gonna go to jail for child neglect with me today. Okay. Why? Because your current condition, you're intoxicated. I'm not. Okay. That you can say that all you want, but I am not intoxicated. Okay. No, my car reeks of alcohol, and you're inside my car. Absolutely not. And I can blow. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Absolutely not. I can blow. Well, she did. And it was 4 times the legal limit because she drank an entire bottle of vodka. Okay? In my opinion only, is that the reason her voice is so scratchy is because she had been throwing up all day.
I'll blow. You want to blow? Okay. No. No, stay seated. Stay seated. He'll come bring it to you. Don't. Don't what? Get out of the handcuffs. You.
Okay. That hair alone is something only a drunk bitch would do. I'm telling you right now. That's honestly nobody would do this. Okay? That hair is so disgusting. And her voice is out because she has been leaving horrific messages all day for her ex-husband. I think our Throwback Thursday next week will be about Betty Broderick and the crazy stuff she did. Again, was her husband good to her? I'm sure at one time he was. Is there a reason he started doing things with, a woman in his office? Probably not the best decision. But old girl here needs to clean it up. There's bruises all over her. I mean, there's bruises all over her. She's got bruises on her arms. She's got them on her legs. Her veins are sticking out. Jean Ellen, nice to meet you. Right, take the kid and let her do her misery alone on her property. Looks great for dad. Barbara, my girl Barbara, said, I think the bruises are from her falling down drunk. It could be that too. It could be that. I don't know.
No, you tried to get in your car earlier and drive off, and that's not, no, we can't do that. And then instead of listening to me, you try to get away from me, and that's not okay. No, you're being very offensive. Okay. Yeah, you're being offensive. Okay. I'm not trying to be offensive, and I'm not trying to be.
Okay, this is part of the lawsuit. She said, you're being abusive and you're being offensive. All right? Now listen, we live in America. If someone, meaning police, arrest you, they have to have what's called a probable cause. This piece of shit wants to school this rookie cop who's been to her house before and slid it away, said, okay, go take a nap. Everything looks fine around here. So that means other people have seen her behavior, okay? She doesn't like the way he talks to her. She didn't like it. She's offended. Why is she offended? Because she was caught doing something she shouldn't have done. Numero uno is she's not taking care of her child. Jazzy Jewel said, what did she use to dye her hair? Kool-Aid? I'm wondering myself.
You jerk. I'm just giving you the facts, ma'am. Everything
No,
that I've.
you're
Okay.
My child was at school 11 minutes later. No, I'm not.
Not gonna blow now. Imagine.
No,
You don't want to see? I thought you were intoxicated. This will show if you're intoxicated.
no. What you guys doing?
Taking you to jail
Yeah.
for child neglect. That's what we're doing.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
Or he was at school 11 minutes later. 11 minutes. What's wrong with you people?
You didn't even know what time it was.
I don't know what time it was. 11 minutes.
You had to go look at the clock to tell me what time it was. Okay? So chill in there for a little bit.
A children's caseworker arrived to get to the bottom.
Okay. This is another part of the lawsuit that they just shut the door and said, chill there for a little bit. There is no way in the world they could leave a child alone with her. They can't make her leave her home. What, get her a hotel room? They have to do something for the safety of the child.
Bottom of the situation and hear the mother's side of the story. The mother would admit to drinking an entire bottle of vodka just after dropping her kids off at school in the morning.
I don't know how to describe it. Wired up. I don't know.
I'm wired. I'm mad.
Yeah? What are you mad at?
I'm mad at this whole situation.
Okay.
I didn't pick my kid up from school.
Okay.
It's 4:11.
Which kid did you not pick up?
Jackson. But he didn't walk home.
You said it was 4:11?
It's 4:11. He can walk home. He's a walker.
Does he usually walk home?
Yes. See that?
Okay, the truth is, the school is close. But that day, he didn't want to walk home. He wanted his mother to pick him up. For whatever reason, I don't know. Some kids still do walk home from school. And Wendy here was too messed up to even know what time it was. He's 5 years old. Not gonna lie, I've walked home from school before. But this is what I call cover your ass. The only good news is that she did not drive. Question is, do you think that the officer, she's trying to sue Broken Arrow Police Department. The question is, do you think that the officer did anything illegal against her constitutional rights?
alcoholic. I own it.
You ever got any help for that?
Yes. Times.
Okay, I'm just checking.
What about your neighbor
Miss Margaret here.
where your kids are frequently? Is that okay or is that not okay?
It's not okay. She's the one that did this.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Margaret, who lives in the neighborhood, is an older woman who actually cooks food for them, helps with the gardening and everything. And if you look at her right there, she looks like fucking Chucky from Child's Play. They have to get her out somewhere. And Miss Margaret took care of the children. I'm not going to go into their ages and how many children are there. But I mean, Miss Margaret, she might be like the Linda that I have here. She's in everyone's business. Okay? She really is. She's the one that puts shower caps on her tulips. All right? There's one in every neighborhood. Okay? Speaking of, that's Linda calling me right now. What the hell is Linda doing? Here's the whole thing. You have responsibilities. Okay? You do. Court K, why did she put shower caps on her tulips? Because there was high wind coming through, and that's what Linda said. Yeah. Oh, Linda's watching the show. If you all see Linda in here, just, it's okay. Or I'll deal with her in a little bit.
Yes.
You did
The
this.
school called us. She did not call us. I had to go over there and ask her for help. She did not call.
411.
I don't know where.
11.
Not correct at all. Not correct. It was.
Walker.
Well, they didn't let him walk because he doesn't usually walk. Otherwise, they would have let him walk.
Right.
Do you think you think your kids want to live without you? That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you help and get them in a safe place for the time being. Okay? We don't want to take your kids. All right? That's the last thing we want to do. You're their mother. They know you. They love you. You love them. Right?
So the school called.
Yes.
This is what.
Yes, it wasn't Miss Margaret that called. It was the school. I mean, what in the world is she not following here? What in the hell is going on? How is she not understanding this, drunk or not?
Or frequently. Is that okay or is that not okay?
It's not okay. She's the one that did this.
No, she didn't.
Yes.
You did
The
this.
school called us. She did not call us. I had to go there and ask her for help. She did not call.
411.
I don't know where. Not correct.
Hang on, you guys. I got to pause for a second. I got to call Linda back, okay? Hello? What the hell's she calling from? What the fuck's she doing? Hey, Linda, what you doing? I know, I see you over there. Well, I'm doing a show right now. I know, and I talked to you about that. And no, there's no diseases on the roses right now. Okay, there's none. I know. I got you. Well, just give me a few minutes and I'll come outside. I'm looking at your yard right now. It looks like you need some weed killer over there, girlfriend. You got some clovers and everything coming up. You know, no one's got time for that. I know. I had to call off dinner with my children tonight because of the tornadoes and everything coming through. Yeah, I did see that. All right, so when I'm doing something, I would really appreciate, you just not calling me. Okay, I got you. Listen, Linda. Okay, Linda. Okay. Now, the people that put your fence up are not illegal, Linda. You hired them. Okay, you did it. Italians? They didn't look Italian to me. What? Italians don't do fence work, Linda. Okay, Linda, I've got to finish my show with my friends, okay? And I will come outside in a minute and I will talk to you, okay? But no Italians ripped you off. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm unmuted now, and I apologize for the interruption.
Is that not okay?
It's not okay. She's the one that did this.
No, she didn't.
Yes.
You did this.
The school called us. She did not call us. I had to go there and ask her for help. She did not call.
411.
I don't know where. Not correct at all. Not correct. It was.
Walker.
Well, they didn't let him walk because he doesn't usually walk. Otherwise, they would have let him walk.
Do you think you think your kids want to live without you? That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you help and get them in a safe place for the time being, okay? We don't want to take your kids. All right? That's the last thing we want to do. You're their mother. They know you. They love you. You love them, right?
So the school called.
Yes.
This is what happened.
Yeah.
This is what's happening.
Yes.
Because the school called.
And you have made some.
And Miss Cooper, Miss Archer, Miss Haley,
That's because you didn't make very good decisions today. Let's be honest. That's why this is happening. Okay.
They're principal. This is what you guys are doing.
You can't blame this on them. You can't blame this on them. They didn't put you in this condition and tell you to do what you did. Okay.
The mother was taken to the local jail, and the children were placed with a trustworthy neighbor who happened to be a teacher at the school. The mother had ample time to reflect on her poor choices while in jail. She was charged with neglect and sentenced to 2 years of probation. No drinks for her anytime soon. Anyway, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Not hearing me.
Woo! My goodness. What a day. What a show. And I apologize for Linda's bad behavior. She's coming over right now. I thought I was muted when I was talking to her. It happens sometimes when I deal with Linda. I don't know what the hell she's doing now, but it's okay. We'll worry about Linda later. Anyhow, thank you so much for being here. And I just want to make sure that you all know how much I love you all. And we're going to continue following this case. Okay? I apologize that I got a little, off put, dealing with Linda. But sometimes it has to be done. Yeah. Looking Beyond said, you said son of a biscuit. Yeah. Sometimes you got to talk to Linda that way. Not a Brat said, Brooks, you was bot muted when you was on the call. We heard it all. It's okay. Well, I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. And that's terrible behavior of me, but not as terrible as Wendy there in Broken Arrow. Okay. But I'm going to continue to follow this. I'm going through the court paperwork and everything between her and her husband. And I'm telling you, it's given me like Betty Broderick vibes. If something doesn't happen, it's going to escalate. That's what I see. It's going to escalate. Well, you guys are the best. I love having 2 shows a day. You all are the best. I will see you here tomorrow morning. Hopefully, we can do a members live before we head out to Nashville with our friend Kat. Because I'm going to be making merchandise. Of course, you'll see OJ and the whole 9 yards. But that's totally up to Kat. So let's do this. Say, Kat, 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 Kat. We shall see. I love having members' lives on Fridays. Let's see what she said. Stephanie would like that. See you tomorrow. Just Cat said, from Just Drunk Cat, LOL. Yep, there you go. All right. And if you're lucky, we can bring Linda on the show. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning.